Hello, virtual gang. How are you? Look, I was just finishing creating an image with Dream Studio, a super cool artificial intelligence tool. You can generate all kinds of images with it. I was asking for an image of an eclipse. Let's see. Let's see together what image it gives us. Wow. What a great image. I love Dream Studio. It's super cool. Try it out. I'm sure you're going to love it. As I'm also sure it's time to start this stream and stop distracting me, guys. Okay. Now that so many of you are online, can I just say, welcome to the Foxy stream on FlexFlix. Fasten your seatbelts as a great educational adventure is about to begin. Did you see the brainiac up here? Well, as you watch it fill up, it's going to mean our minds are filling up with knowledge. Unbelievable, I know. All right, gang. Now let's get started with our stream. Today we're going to dive into a super interesting topic, eclipses. And to give you a little preview of what we're going to learn today, I'm going to show you a little part of the FlexFlix video on this topic. Let's watch it.
Yesterday I heard my dad read my mom some news. Tomorrow at 2 o'clock in the afternoon in a place in China, it will be dark. But you are talking about an eclipse. Well, who cares what it's called? The sun will go away.
The sun is going away. I love it. Okay, we'll see it in full later, and after we watch it and talk more about this important topic, we're going to explore an artificial intelligence tool called Tome. With this tool, we can make presentations of all kinds. You'll see that it's very easy to use. But let's not get ahead of ourselves, guys. First, I want to tell you a couple of things that happened to me, gang. Look, something really funny happened to me today. I was at home enjoying my afternoon when all of a sudden I started hearing a strange noise. It was like the sound of a waterfall, but there are no waterfalls in my house. So I decided to investigate where that noise was coming from. I walked through the house, and when I approached the bathroom, wouldn't you know it? My dad had forgotten to turn off the sink faucet and the water was overflowing everywhere. It was a mess. I hurried to turn off the faucet and then called my dad, who got towels to dry everything. Oh, you don't know, guys, it was a mess. But it was also a lot of fun. But well, leaving this anecdote aside, I wanted to tell you something super funny that happened to me yesterday at school. Our teacher told us that there was going to be an eclipse soon, and I had no idea what it was. Some of my friends said that the sun was going to explode. Another friend said that his sister told him that when there were eclipses, technological devices broke. I imagined 1,000 things, as if the sun was going to disappear completely. In the end, we all seemed to be freaking out about this eclipse thing. So I had a great idea. Why not learn about eclipses together in the stream? So here we are, ready to discover all the secrets of these fascinating events together. Let's dive into the mysterious world of eclipses. Do you guys know what an eclipse is? Is my PlayStation going to break or something? Write in the chat, folks. Do you know? Before we delve into the world of eclipses, it's important to understand a few things first. Imagine you're in the park playing ball. It's a sunny day, and suddenly the clouds start to block out the sun. Haven't you ever wondered why that happens? That's what we're going to find out today. Learning about eclipses not only helps us understand those magical moments in the sky, but it will also make us appreciate the wonders of nature even more. So get ready to explore and discover how eclipses work and why everyone says they're so amazing. And we'll do that obviously with a video from FlexFlix. I had seen a cool one over here. Where is that? Here it is. Prepare your minds for some new knowledge, folks. Let's go!
Yesterday I heard my dad read my mom some news. Tomorrow at 2 o'clock in the afternoon in a place in China, it will be dark. But you are talking about an eclipse. Well, who cares what it's called? The sun will go away. But no, rest assured, the sun is not going anywhere. It will be hidden by the moon. By the moon? Yes, it's much smaller than the sun. Don't you remember what we saw with the teacher?
We had already talked about the translational motion and rotational motion of the moon. Does anyone remember what this was?
The rotation of the moon is the spinning of the moon around itself, and the translation is around the earth. And since it makes both movements at the same time, then we always see the same face.
All right, Michael. Remember that and tell me, what happens in the following situation? If you are standing where the person in the picture is standing, can you see the moon?
No, because the earth is shadowing it.
Excellent. That's a lunar eclipse. Actually, an eclipse is when one celestial body is hidden behind another. In the case we saw, the moon will not be seen because the Earth's shadow hides it from the sun. If I add the Earth's shadow to the drawing on the blackboard, you will see it better. Now, there are two types of eclipses. One is
Two
lunar
kinds?
and the other is solar. Can you imagine what a solar eclipse looks like?
Well, I guess, if in the lunar one it is the moon that is hidden, in the solar one it is the sun that is hidden, but I can't imagine how.
As you said very well, in a solar eclipse, the sun is hidden when the moon is between the sun and the earth, as I show you here.
Wow.
As you can see,
Look at that.
the moon shadows the earth, and if we are right at this point, what we would see is that the sun is hiding behind the moon, as shown in the image of the photograph I brought you. The second is taken from a satellite and shows what the dark shadow of the moon looks like on Earth.
Now I get it. Tomorrow at noon, the shadow of the moon will darken a part of China, and everyone who lives there will see how the sun is behind the moon. And everything will go dark for a while. It must be a beautiful sight. Yes, can you imagine having lunch by starlight?
Wow. You know, folks, we just learned something exciting about eclipses. We now know that there are two main types, the lunar eclipse and the solar eclipse. A lunar eclipse happens when the Earth is placed between the sun and the moon, and our shadow covers the moon. This makes it look like it turns off and turns gray. It's as if someone turned off the moon's light for a while. On the other hand, a solar eclipse occurs when the moon comes between the Earth and the sun, creating a kind of shadow on the Earth. The day turns dark for a short time, as if someone turned off the sun. It's like the moon and the sun are playing hide and seek in the sky. You know, learning about eclipses has made me realize that the universe is an amazing place. And that science can help us understand it so much better. Wow, how exciting it is to discover the secrets of space, don't you think? And if we're talking about exciting things, wait until you see how we empower our knowledge with artificial intelligence tools. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, let me tell you that artificial intelligence is like an expert in every subject. It's like having a super smart virtual teacher who always wants to help us. But we have to remember that artificial intelligence is a powerful tool. That's why we should use it responsibly and with the help of an adult kids. That way we can learn new and fun things in a safe way. Now, let's get into the world of artificial intelligence. As I told you before, we are going to use Tome. This tool is great for making presentations on any topic we can think of. And since my friends had so many doubts about what eclipses were, it occurred to me that we can make a presentation so that they can understand it in a clearer and more fun way. Look, first let's go to the Tome website. Perfect. We have to log in. All right, and now we'll hit the create button. All right. Now we're going to choose create presentation and set the theme. I will put lunar and solar eclipses and solar eclipses. All right. And now we wait for Tome to do its thing. Wow. That's how it starts. Let's see. There he is creating the presentation. Wow. Look at those nice slides, guys. Here we can change the style. Wow. And remember, if you see something that's not right or that you don't like, you can always modify it. I love it. Let's take a look at some of them. Let's see. What is a solar eclipse? Wow. I love it. Wow. Yeah, I think it's super clear. I'm going to tell my friends to watch the FlexFlix video first and then watch this presentation. And then there will be no more doubts about eclipses. I love it. Did you like how my presentation turned out? Would you guys use this tool for any other school subject? Which one, for example? Comment in the chat. Okay. As you write, I tell you that we are coming to another super cool moment of the stream because now we're going to put everything we learned today to the test with a fun FlexFlix trivia game. Are you ready, folks? Let's play. What is an eclipse? Two planets colliding, stars disappearing, or one body hiding behind another? And option number 3, right? One body hiding behind another. All right, geniuses. Let's go to the next one. Perfect. What types of eclipses are there? Lunar and solar, terrestrial and solar eclipse. Or dark and stellar? I think that's option number 1, isn't it? Lunar and solar. That's it. All right, folks. It's the last one. In the solar eclipse, the sun is hidden behind. Hey, I remember this one super well. Let's see, I'm going to wait a moment. But option number 3, the moon. That's it. All right, folks. You guys really are geniuses. Wow, we did it. Party dance. That's it, gang. That's some good trivia, don't you think? I feel like our minds are full of new knowledge. Well, I hope you guys had fun and were able to learn something new. Wait. Before I go, I want to remind you to download the FlexFlix app. Did you know that if you are a FlexFlix subscriber, from the app you can download all the content you want to watch whenever and wherever you want, even offline? It's great to keep learning anytime. You'll be able to take FlexFlix with you anywhere. Now, gang, I'm signing off. See you next stream. I love you.